Hi, I'm Nat. Today I want to talk about how Western countries are failing young women and girls. First of all, today is International Women's Day and we can't even acknowledge what a woman is. Feminist ideology has been allowed to infect every aspect of society, from institutions to education to academia to governmental policies, and it's actually doing more harm than good to young women and girls. Feminist ideology gives girls two very conflicting messages. On the one hand, it tells them that they can do anything they want and achieve anything they want. They can do anything a man can do, only better. On the other hand, it tells them that they're victims, that they're oppressed, and that the patriarchy is trying to keep them down at every moment. Feminist ideology erases biological differences. So by telling young girls that they can do anything a man can do, they're putting them in very dangerous situations. By not acknowledging the biological differences and the differences in physical capabilities that men and women have, we're sending them out into a world where they will be beaten down because they think that they can take on the big guy.
Problem. She gets physical with no ability to back it up.
Correct.
This is not a technical grappling endeavor. This is just a man ragdolling a woman because she's weaker than a man. She has no ability to defend herself. And now here comes in a pot-bellied man in flip-flops, and he's able to do the job that the highly trained professional cannot.
Police academies are lowering their standards to include more women, all in the name of equality. But when a 5'2", 125-pound young policewoman goes out patrolling by herself because she can do the same job a man can do, and a crazy 200-pound man comes at her and attacks her, she'll end up dead. We're killing women in the name of equality. This has already happened. Feminist ideology refuses to define what a woman is. We used to be able to say that a woman was an adult human female, but in the name of inclusivity, now we have to say that a woman is whatever they feel like they are. Anybody can be a woman if they just feel or know that they are one. This is bringing in biological males into women's spaces that these same feminists designed to keep men out because of some physical, real dangers that some men bring. In the name of inclusivity, institutions have started to allow biological males to infiltrate these women's spaces. And now feminists don't really know what to do because within their own ideology, the concept and notion of sex and gender have been so muddled together and completely erased from any semblance of reality that they can't really fight back against their own ideology. In women's prisons, we're allowing biological males who were imprisoned before for being violent and committing crimes to move into women's prisons because now they feel or they say they identify as a woman. And we're ending up with pregnant female inmates that have been impregnated by these biological males that feel like women. Feminist ideology infantilizes women. By lying to women and telling them that anything that ever happens to them is because of the patriarchy or because of men, that they can tell no lies, and that everybody should always believe them, that they're beautiful and healthy at every size, they're taking accountability and responsibility away from women. And accountability and responsibility is what makes humans grow. It's what lets you learn from past mistakes. They're coddling women by not letting them learn from their own mistakes. They're not letting women become better human beings and better people because they're never able to accept that they can make mistakes. They're telling women that their bodies are valid, that they should embrace body positivity and love themselves no matter what. But in reality, they're leading young women into early graves by not acknowledging that morbid obesity comes with some very serious health consequences. When you acknowledge this, you're called fatphobic and ignored. But the ones that will end up really affected are the ones that they're trying to protect. We have to stop lying to young women and girls. We can't keep telling them that nothing is ever their fault. We have to stop telling them that this is the only ideology that they can embrace to be a real woman. We have to let them grow and succeed and fail and learn from all of that. How do I know this? Because I used to believe all of it. I used to lie to myself and to other women. But when I stopped, when I actually thought rationally about the things that I was being told, I realized that it wasn't helping me in any way. And when I stopped lying, everything got better, and I stopped being so angry at the world all the time. Let's stop lying to young women and girls. I know even the most fervent supporters of this ideology know deep down that they're lying, but they haven't stopped to consider the consequences of those lies. Thank you for watching, and I hope you go out and tell the truth today.